Yo, what is up, guys? Pen here. We're going to another daily video. Today's video, ladies and gentlemen, we will be talking about another. Well, I was going to say Elder Scrolls. We'll be talking about another Fallout 4 speculation video with some ideas on what we should get for perhaps an update, or this would actually be really cool for a DLC. So, I have accompanied once again by Hayato. Say what's up.
Hi.
Hi. So, do you know exactly what we're going to be talking about today? Don't answer that. So, you know how in Skyrim they have horses, right? For traveling and stuff? Horses?
Yes.
Yes, derp. For this one I was thinking, what about motorcycles? Like cars for transportation. Then I thought, well, motorcycles would probably be the best one to navigate. So what if we did that and then we implemented, like, for the hardcore system, the survival of it, you need gas and stuff in order to fill up and, like, keep on going and upgrades for different things.
There's one problem with that, though.
Huh.
When the nukes hit, every vehicle was powered by nuclear fusion.
Oh, so we could just use fusion cores then.
Yeah. Until you fucking run out.
Well, I have a few hundred, but they're also doing that for settlements. An update, we're gonna be getting the generators with the fuses. So I think it should last a long time, though. That would probably be a good idea. Do you think there are any problems with this idea, per se? Like, what are your thoughts?
Fusion cores aren't a renewable resource.
It's true.
So once you run out, you're screwed.
But I mean, like, there should be still plenty around the world. Because I mean, like, that's how we have the generators and
well,
stuff,
you
and that's
can
how we have
buy
the power
them
armor.
from that one guy, but they're expensive as all hell. A. And B, the ones you can find in the world are limited.
I think what they do is, like, the motorcycle, it won't run down the fusion cores too much. It won't. They'll have the different stuff. I don't know. I was just watching the video and it looked really weird. So, sorry about that. That was just really, really fucking weird.
Oh, good.
So, what about the idea of upgraded stuff, besides talking about, like, if there's going to be limited stuff for cores and everything, what about the idea of upgrading? Because I think in this video I'm seeing myself going outside, so maybe I might be able to see some of the ground and stuff, the tracks.
Yeah. We could get a train.
Train's really random, though, because there's, like, a bunch of train cars and stuff, and there's a bunch of derailed cars that are on there.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, if we can't have motorcycles, then... Well, I mean, we've seen stuff like this already implemented into games like Post-Apocalypse that we didn't think would actually happen before. Like, Dying Light's buggy. We didn't think that was ever possible, but they did. Pulled it off.
Well, they had to create an entirely new map for that.
Yeah. But, like, a motorcycle would be pretty cool. There might be some limitations as to how high you can go. There might be different, like, upgrades and stuff. You might have your tire pop randomly.
And they technically do have a transportation system. If you go with the Brotherhood of Steel, you have the vertibirds.
Yeah, we do have the vertibird. That's one way of transportation.
Next is walking / running.
So I think it wouldn't be that difficult of a concept, but the problem is, would it break immersion?
What, having a motorcycle or car?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it would break immersion too much. Because, like, just because you had a horse, it didn't break the immersion in Skyrim.
Well, also, it was Skyrim. Well, I guess, yeah, okay. That was Skyrim, and this is Fallout, and Fallout involves more cars and stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas...
I mean, everything's busted down, but if you can create a freaking giant robot with the Automatron DLC, then why can't you make a car?
And then the car could just be like, it'll be much easier to run over certain things, so it won't get stuck a bunch. It's like a really interesting concept. I'm seeing a lot of it now. Like, a lot of ways they could actually implement all of this, but it's a 50-50 chance. They could, or they might not. I have a feeling they won't, but it's something that I would really like for them to do.
Because, like, the train for Fallout 4, some of it you kind of have to jump over to get to a certain place.
But I mean, there's also always ways around, or getting off the car and then doing your own shit and getting back on.
Plus, like, the fastest thing in this game like that can hurt people and attack and stuff is like it's a person or a dog. Dogs are pretty fast.
Well, like, what about the attacking? First off, do you think we should be able to knock over people and stuff? Because you can do that with power armor. You can get upgrades and everything.
Yeah, you can charge at them and kill them.
I think if we got that as a DLC, we can actually like get additional perks that'll lead up for that as well.
Yeah.
Like, different things we can do.
Or maybe like maybe they'll add a watercraft vehicle.
I think that would be...
Since it's going to be an island for the next DLC that's coming out, they could create like a boat.
Well,
or
one
something.
of the next DLCs, yeah. That would be... I think one of the best... So, maybe transportation isn't actually a bad idea. I really don't know. This is... It went from a topic of talking about, like, motorcycles...
To
all the way to, like,
about
boats. Yeah. Well... Okay, I guess this should be titled, like, transportation. How about... So, we have the vertebrates, we have motorcycles. Boats could still be, like, upgraded and everything. I think we should get regular boats like these, but smaller.
That's what it showed in the picture for Far Harbor, though, is one of those boats.
Yeah, so it's nothing to complain about. That's how the transportation between Far Harbor and this is mostly speculated to be.
A boat.
So, yeah, it wouldn't really hurt. Is there any other sort of transportation we might be able to get? Not like bicycles or anything.
Like I said earlier, maybe a train, but probably not a train.
Yeah, well, then we have to think of, so we still have walking, we still have fast travel, we still have, like, moving around from area to area. So, the question is, how much do we want it? How much do we need it? I think it's just a cool kind of thing to add in there as like a last minute DLC or trying to get a run for the money.
The thing with Skyrim was if you bought a horse, you didn't really need to worry about people attacking you because you could just outrun them.
Bad boys, bad boys. Fucking book it.
Like if you're being chased by raiders or like some freaky son of a gun, you could just outrun them with a horse. And if they did that in Fallout, there's guns. Which... Well, actually, if they added cars or motorcycles in, would you be able to shoot out tires? Is another thing.
Actually, yes. Because as a matter of fact, if you think about the vertebrate, and you think if you go into VATS and you see those multiple pieces...
Yeah, you can shoot down the vertebrate by clipping its wings.
So, I guess why not tires? I think tires would be a little bit more annoying to get shot out constantly.
Yeah.
But like explosions and then...
But you could repair a vehicle because you can get rubber in the resources. So...
I think this actually gives us a bigger leeway of an idea.
Yeah.
I think it would be really cool to have... Oh my god, you know what? If we do that, then besides this just being... This is basically us just talking about, like, this is like a podcast for ideas for mods. That's what we're basically giving this.
That's what we're doing right now, yeah.
I think the idea of also having, like, what do motorcycles have that we haven't talked about yet? Sidecars.
Yeah, they have sidecars.
Sidecars would be super funny with,
companions.
Dog meat and stuff.
Yeah.
Like...
But at the same time, certain companions wouldn't be able to sit in it. Because you're gonna get that super mutant as a companion, and he wouldn't fit.
And Curie and Cosmo. I guess it just...
And your robots.
It might matter. It might even say that they can't do it, because remember, certain companions can't do certain things. Like go and grab a certain thing. Like, I think the bot that I have that's following me can't do certain things like that.
Yeah, like, for example, because your robot right now has
so big.
3 giant wheels for its legs, it wouldn't be able to sit in a sidecar.
That would be very interesting, but yeah. Maybe the hitbox size. I guess that's what will determine it.
Yeah. Or you can take a robot like Ada. She does have legs. She could technically sit.
Yeah. Or maybe just no robots at all.
Maybe.
that might actually be a safer scenario in case, because the only one who would really be able to do it is an Assaultron and Ada.
Yeah. Or if you... No, wait, you can't use Protectotron. They're kind of bulky.
Derp, derpity, derp, 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 derp. How about actually this seeing the lock picking makes me think. What about if we had like other motorcycles, and in order to unlock one, we lock pick stuff for the engine to start it up,
Oh, you mean like there's a
like
word
hot
for it.
wire kind
Hot
of
wire, yeah.
practically. That'd be kind of funny. I'm trying to think. There's got to be a few more things to brush up on besides customization. What thing would be a no-go besides, like, I guess trying to get the actual resources and stuff from it? Like, you know, the fusion cores and everything.
Yeah.
What would be another general problem?
If they were run on gasoline, we'd have to use oil, actually. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think that, yeah, I don't think it's gonna be gasoline.
Yeah. Well, no, because a car runs with oil as a lubricant, so you can't really have it as a gasoline state as well.
Well, I mean, also this, once the bombs dropped, everything was running on, nuclear fusion.
Because all the other resources in the world were depleting.
Yeah. So
it'd be kind of hard to power a motorcycle or a car. Actually, how are we gonna run the boat in the DLC? That's curious.
maybe someone might. It's always whenever we're talking about this kind of stuff that they didn't release anything fully for us to know.
Well, no, I think a boat can run on electricity alone, maybe. I'm not entirely sure though. I'm not a boat enthusiast.
A boot enthusiast.
Yes.
I guess we'll have to leave it off here. There's a lot of ideas we can actually travel with this one too. So, hope you guys did enjoy the video. This is Adolescent Flame and
Hayato Hibari. I'm sorry.
and we're both out. Peace, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.